What is up? We're having a few technical difficulties. My buddy Bruce, he's got some connection problems, so he'll be on just a bit. What's going on in Newcomb Garage Land? Cool. Bob the Builder. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Rusted. Couldn't sleep. Hey, Vic. You're just too excited. It's good to see you, Bob. My friend Bruce is having a little bit of technical problems. He's just trying to get signed in. He was having some feed issues, so that it goes. Oh, hey, here he comes. Oh, I met Bruce 11 years ago in service, and yeah, here he goes.
Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, I'm here. Bruce. I'm trying to. Hi. Oh, I can make it bigger, but I guess it might be. I don't want to goof anything up. This seems a lot better than before.
Yeah, there's no making it bigger.
Yeah.
So far, we've got 4 people on. We got Bob the Builder from across the pond. He's there over the Europe area. And we got Diecast Dreams Customs. He's the one who did. I don't know, Bruce. You probably saw the diecast I had made of the cars.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that.
He did that for us. Rusted Metal's on. He's working on old Chevy pickup. And Newcomb, I subscribed to him today. So I'm looking forward to checking his stuff out.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Peyton is not on today. She's been taking a break from the shop. She's been focusing on school.
School's always important, kind of.
Yeah, it's more important that she's messing with school than other stuff. Oh, she's going to come through and just wave at the camera because she's doing homework. Here she comes. There she is. Say hi, Bob.
Hello.
Okay, back to your work. All right. So we have 6 people on. Holy cow. I'm here, but I'm driving from work, so I'm listening. Yes, I try to listen sometimes.
That's how I watch most of your content, is when I'm driving for funerals.
Yeah. Well,
I put it on and I just like the banter. I throw it on and it's kind of like up in the dash, so I can kind of like listen and glance. I mean, don't tell the internet that.
Oh, you like listening to me talk to myself?
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll put it on here.
Yeah.
Up on the TV there.
Yeah.
Oh, let me straighten this out. I got you on a weird gimbal, but I'll put you up on the TV there. See, it's a spinny little TV. I can watch it when I'm golfing, or I can watch it when I'm making stuff over here.
Yeah, we've got Peyton's got to plug her phone in because there's no other that outlet's busy. Put it down. All right. So Bruce, tonight is all about your awesome stuff. So how'd you get started?
Ask away. Let's get me used to this interview thing. Hold on. Let me sit down and. Sorry, I'm playing with tripods and stuff. I got that Flow 2 Pro or whatever, but I'm not in the app, so I'm like controlling it all manually here. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, yeah. Let me grab a thing to drink. A drink on.
Yeah, you got to do that. Permanently open window.
Got a little liquid death.
Oh yes,
All right.
that stuff will kill you.
I know. You only hope, right? You know.
I'll tell you what, the forever nap. That's gonna be.
Yep.
That'll be a thing.
And forever now. You know.
Uh,
You know, you just hope one time, you know, maybe they did put a little something that'll kill you in it, and you're just, you know,
what like the bleach in the water buffaloes?
yeah, exactly, yeah, the water buffalo bleach. We're probably immune to like any sort of chemicals in water now. Like everyone's all worried about water. So yeah, but we're definitely immune to it.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've decided that I'm invincible.
Yeah,
because both the girls got sick pretty good multiple times. I didn't.
it's weird because like I won't get sick for a while, and then all of a sudden I'll just get something that just punches me in the face, and I'm just down for the count.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I mean, it could be around kids sneezing, coughing, whatever, just fine. But at some point, like something just gets me, and that's like right now, like I'm just getting over like a cough. Like I feel fine, but like my cough was brutal.
Oh. So
I don't know if it's just dry temperature and everything. And yeah.
Oh, it's probably from having the heat on for so long, and then it turns into spring, and then it turns into winter again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking outside. It's snowing now. There's another inch on the ground.
Bob, that's not good to be almost always sick. So I was
how do you see chats? Is there like
there is, but it'll block your whole screen on the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine.
But
I guess I could.
Yeah. The other thing you can do is if you can turn it on your TV and enable the comments.
Yeah, I suppose I could. Yeah, I could turn that on and then watch it. That's what I do when I'm doing a live. Is I'll watch the comments up on the TV and have it just muted. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got going on right now.
Yep. Yeah, that's typically what I do. That's pretty good.
So I can see, all sorts of stuff. Yep, Bob said even just muted it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody that you and I met in 2014. Believe that?
Don't make me feel old. I remember like coming in and you were a little E4 chat, weren't you?
Yep. Yeah, I had just I had transferred over from North Dakota, the North Dakota Guard, and where I was in the S1, there was no E5 spots, so I hung out as an E4 for another 3 years after coming back in. And then as soon as I interstate transferred to Minnesota again, I got offered an E5 spot in North Dakota, and then I got picked up for E5 shortly after, and then we had the sweetest jobs in the unit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you bounced around for like when I got in there, you were like an E4, and then you would kind of. Did you leave and then come back?
Yeah. After I was done being full time, I went to the 84th Troop Command, and in the S1, I don't know why. And then I came back because our commander was like, "Can you just come back, please?" So I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't left. I've been there. Yeah, when you say 2014, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gone for 6 months that time, and then this last 3 years I was with the new recruits.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're still in Bemidji, so it's like, they could still see it.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I came to the armory there for my retirement thing, and
yeah.
I'm retired.
Yeah, I mean, I still see it even at drill. Like, I mean, and then everyone deployed. Like, I feel like the last, few years just went by crazy fast. Like,
because I started on those orders, and next thing you know, I was retired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm signing up like this coming weekend. I'm signing another 6-year contract. I'm into my 17. So in March 19th was my 17 years in. Yep. So I got 1 year left on this third contract that I signed, and I'm about to sign on Friday. I'll be signing my 4th 6-year contract.
Okay, so then this will take you to the end.
This will take me to 24 years, but it gives me the ability to kind of like leave when I want. If they want to, like if deployment comes up and my hearing is like a thing, I don't want it to be easy for the Army to kick me out when that
Yep.
that deployment comes up. If it comes up before I hit 20.
Well, and when I signed mine, I knew I would take me to 20 years plus. And so then I knew that, and I stayed all but 2 months. I had 2 months left of my contract when I retired.
Yeah, my plan is to hit the 20, and then when it pisses me off enough, I'll just throw my white letter, and that'll be it. Like,
yep.
If I can't do military funerals anymore, then I'm basically done. I'd like to get my E6, but with this business, it's growing fast. Eventually I should get my E6, but
yep.
I just got to find where I want to go, where I'm not going to hate life and everything.
Well, I actually got selected for E6, and because I was retiring, I declined it.
Oh,
which was weird. Oh,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably going to retire as a E5. So I have 2 jobs.
Yep.
I'm the signal support system specialist in ACO 2136. So basically, I play with radios and do nerd stuff. I make sure an infantry company can communicate. My full-time job, I am ADOS, which is like kind of what Chad did a whole bunch, and I'm sure he's explained that and other things. Yep. So it's basically like 1 year, like short-term orders if there's budget, but there's almost always funeral honors budget. So I'm the area coordinator. So for doing military funeral honors in the Moorhead region, I live in Thief River Falls, work out of the Thief River Armory, but I run the northern region. So basically from like Moorhead, like all the way down to basically Wadena, all the way up to the Canadian border. And then like all the way down to like Barnesville, Breckenridge. Will help in Alexandria sometimes, but there is another area coordinator in the St. Cloud region, which covers that. Mm-hmm. So quite a big area. So yeah, basically like 2 jobs, but my M-Day job that I joined the military for is the signal support system specialist, which is 25 uniform.
Well, Bob, that seems pretty easy. No, Bruce has a very busy job when the vehicle's radios don't work, and then when he's busy a lot.
It can be busy a lot. Like if we don't, like right now we don't have vehicles. Like I won't like sit here and be like it's hard, like if we don't have vehicles, like right now we don't have a lot of vehicles, but when it's summer and we're ramping up for deployment like we were like those past few years, like ACO and BCO didn't have a commo sergeant, so I was their commo sergeant. I was the one doing everything.
Yep.
So I was basically so we go downrange.
Uh-oh.
We cut out. You still got me?
Yeah, I got you now again.
Yep. So each company is it 14 Brad's, Chad, or 16?
16.
So when we go downrange, we do 24-hour ops. So we got new Bradleys however many years ago. BCO didn't have a commo sergeant, so I was their commo sergeant downrange, and they run 24 hours. So basically, I didn't sleep for 2 weeks straight. That's kind of how it goes with that. So it can, but there's also times where like I've been doing it a long time, and when we don't have a lot of Bradleys, or when I teach people beforehand how to do stuff, the crews can kind of do it themselves, and I'm kind of there for like when something really breaks, I can jump in and I can fix it quick and get things going. So there's a lot of times where I'm just sitting there, chilling on the line, talking to the guys and hanging out. But it's like the medics, like they're sitting there doing nothing, hoping they don't ever do anything, So a lot of my job is on the front end and the back end, because everything happens on the front. Everything breaks the first few times they go through their live firing sessions. And then it kind of mellows out, but again, everything breaks at night. So I'm up all day, and then, they're waking me up at night. So just, I don't know, was it 1 year? I think I forgot to drink water for 6 days straight. I only drank coffee. I was so out of it, I didn't realize anything. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I haven't had water. I just drank coffee the entire time.
We got a couple new ones on. We got Ice Spider Garage. His name's Bryce. He's out of Arizona. Nuke, I'm thinking about joining the National Guard. You know what? I did 21 years. I don't regret it.
Yeah.
And
not a regular money.
What's that?
I may have screwed my audio up. Can you?
I gotcha. And Bob the Builder said, "What was your boot camp experience like? One thing that you learned that you'll never forget."
Hold on.
Hey man, hey Daryl.
I don't know where my audio went. I got these new earphones, so I probably screwed something up. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, Bob, the one thing I learned is that I'll never forget is that tear gas doesn't feel good when it hits your face. And I can spit shine the bejesus out of some black leather boots. Still no audio, Bruce? The only thing I can say, Newcomb, is that if somebody does consider joining the National Guard, to pick a job where you can use it outside of the Army. Infantry doesn't really teach you much other than how to carry things and walk that way. There's a lot of cool stuff, mind you, but because I did my secondary MOS was human resources, and I got way more opportunity from that than I ever did from being an infantryman. Looks like Bruce has still got his electrical gremlins. Thinking of joining the special forces for Ireland? Well, Bob, let it rip. Why not? Yep, wireless is having issues doing the live stream. So what we're going to talk about? Hey, I heard you. You want to try to sign back out and sign back in? And then we can talk about all your cool business. Oh, hey, you're moving now. We're getting some cool, weird noises. Daryl.
Chad, I don't know if you can hear me. Is there a way to?
I can hear you. Hey, you, Pete.
I don't know where you're coming through. You're not coming through my.
Oh, all right. Looks like you popped out to try to fix the gremlins. Not a problem. But so what we're going to talk about when Bruce comes back on is he does this out of his home, and he wants to talk about all the cool stuff he does as far as with he's got golfing simulator. He's got 3D printers. He actually made me this wonderful gift, and I will show it. Oh, yeah, Newcomb, he popped off. But we're going to have, once he comes back on, we're going to have him demonstrate some cool stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun once he gets things going. So, how was everybody's day? Okay. Let's see.
I screwed everything up. I'm sorry. I was trying to put my earphone back in my ear and it turned it off. That was, yeah.
So
and I'm talking about being the smart guy and everything.
And you press the power button?
Well, so these are new earphones and they're all touchy and stuff. That's weird. All right.
What do you want to show us first? Well, actually,
making stuff or like.
Tell us how you got started doing the stuff at home.
Well, so I guess, what happened, I did go on deployment, so that was a big thing. That kind of made me kind of rethink. It was my hearing and everything, and you train for your entire life, and then they pull you off because they tell you you're deaf, and, it pissed me off. I couldn't go with my guys.
I didn't get to go either.
Yeah. So I ended up picking up golf, and then I didn't want to not golf in the winter, so I built a simulator. And I ended up turning this old barn, if you could kind of look around and everything.
Yeah, Bruce has got a cool setup there.
So this is my...
I thought you were showing a window at first. I'm like, you do not have green grass.
Oh, no.
How much snow did you guys get up there?
It's still snowing, so let's it just started again. I don't know, there's maybe an inch on the ground right now.
I think we got 5 or 6, but it's heavy, wet stuff.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. So we got a little bit this morning, and then it went away, and then now it's snowing again.
Yeah, it's irritatingly sprinkling out there.
Yeah, like we need wetness, so it just, as long as it goes away,
For sure.
I mean, that's all I want. No. It's weird to golf with like one earphone in. But
so you made this, right?
Yeah, so I built everything. I set it up. I have a computer up in the ceiling, a projector, a launch monitor. I just upgraded. So when I actually hit the ball, and that's there the ball goes. You can see it.
So how did you make this, Bruce? I mean, how did you put everything together?
Piece together a bunch. So the stuff I made, I'll go back over with this light here. I'll bring one of my boxes. So this is what I made. Those are my workshop. Let's go back here. Or it's lighter. So this is the control box for it that I make. It allows me to wirelessly kind of do stuff with the simulator, like left, right, shot cams. I guess we could go back over there. I'm not going to make anyone dizzy, am I?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, just as long as you don't get any spicy air in there. 6%, I do not. Yeah. When my shop gets spicy when I'm running the coop. We've got
it's all blasted out. There we go. I was trying to get into it so like I can aim left and right. I don't know if you can see it moving.
Yep.
So if I hit shot cam, it's going to tell me where I go. I can change club. I can turn the heat map. I can do, let's see. I didn't like that shot. There's a mulligan. So this box allows me to just put it on the floor. And then just control it with my club.
Well, that's pretty cool.
No, it's wireless, and basically it's like just a keyboard. They're built-in hotkeys.
Okay.
The TV's like way behind now.
Oh yeah, there's a heck of a lag on the TV versus what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, these are the PCBs that I designed that go in there that allow me to do it differently than other people, where they use wires and everything. Like they use these wiring harnesses, and then the USB encoders. Well, I went and had someone make me a whole bunch of these. They're basically the internals of a keyboard, and then they get pressed this that I designed, and then that's what internals of the box. You can see all my buttons and whatnot.
Wow. So, what else as far as with your golf simulator? Let's say somebody wanted to get with you about, maybe having something like that done. How would they do that? Oh, he's locked up. He looks so intent. Hey, how's it going?
There we go.
We get a hold of you if they wanted to do something like that, Bruce.
Well, I mean, if they want to build one, I basically, they could just look at my YouTube. I kind of explain how I built everything and did everything on my channel with a bunch of different videos. I have a website, bacustomproducts.com, and I'm trying to expand into a bunch of different things with my 3D printers, because I think I got probably close to 3D printers now.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of those ones. Were they on a forklift?
Someone's calling me.
Uh-oh. I've had that happen too.
Yeah.
Where you're live and your phone.
So I got 30 3D printers, so I've been trying to expand that. So, I mean, I also got 3D scanners, high-end, very high-end 3D scanners. So what I want to do, I mean, talking to you, I mean, you could, anyone who needs parts, I mean, I can print parts that you would normally have machined out of carbon fiber nylon. So let's say you have a car part that doesn't exist anymore, but you have that part, but it's broken. We can glue that part together. I can 3D scan it down to 0.02 millimeter accuracy, and then either give you the file to have someone make it out of metal again, or I can, if it's something I can do, I could 3D print it, and then you can have that part that doesn't exist for whatever car you're working on.
Well, that would be good
parts or anything.
That'd be good for some of the guys like 6% who works on old AMC Jeeps. To have some of that stuff. Plus, he's making a Honda into this 4-wheel drive off-road thing. It's pretty cool. That's 6% recycled is his name, is the channel name. But so if somebody, I put you said it's bacustomproducts.com.
Yep.
Okay, I did put it in the comments. What does this do? What does that do? I don't know what that does. I wonder if I can pin it. Nope.
Yeah, I got
ban myself. I could ban myself.
You got to get out of here. Ban yourself. Oh, it puts your. Oh, BA custom.
Yeah, hey, there we go. I got it up on the.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, look at that. Yep, I think so. I gotta get close because that.
We'll get your old eyes up there.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's so tiny on the phone, because it's.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I got it on the.
I can't imagine how I look to everyone else who's watching it on a normal screen, and I'm up in their face.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, if you've seen anything I've done, I get I do this.
Yeah. Finger. Yeah. Yeah, so I have been trying to expand, but what's paying the bills is the golf boxes right now. They're doing pretty good. I'm able to sell them for a really reasonable price, and now I have a bunch of DIY versions, and then I have videos on how to do the DIY stuff. All my print files are free. I just upgraded my printer fleet to a bunch of K2s, which can do up to like 16 color prints.
Oh, wow.
But now that allows me to do larger prints enclosed, and that's where I can do that high-end carbon fiber nylon or PETG nylon, just kind of like higher end filaments that are actually going to be stronger. I've actually printed some carbon fiber gears for like ride-ons. So if you ever have anyone that like modifies, like a kid's 24 volt or 12 volt power wheels, if they modify it and put a 20 volt like DeWalt battery on it, what happens is those gears strip out. So I was able to find a way I designed my own gears, and I sent them out to some people, and they took their son's like 12 volt and then turned it into a 24 volt, which spins that motor faster. And then my carbon fiber nylon gears were able to hold up to that stress.
That's awesome. I would like somebody to make some products so my Model A coupe could hold up to some stress too, but there's no fixing that thing. It's a drama queen.
Well, I want to come over. I want to bring my scanners over, and I want to test what I can do, and like I want to 3D scan one of your entire cars and just get a full model of it, and then we could print little miniatures or something.
I'm in. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'll even feed you.
Yeah, I'll have to think when I can. Yeah, we'll have to find a time. Come summer, and I'll bring the scanners. I'll have to play with them a little more because they can scan an entire car and get all that data like down to 0.02 millimeter accuracy.
Well, I don't know that Clyde has that much accuracy itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It'll show you how far out everything is. Yeah.
Just as long as we get the passenger door, so it just shows that it's still not lined up and pops open when you step on it. That's really what I need.
Yeah, you might have to have a more complete car before we go.
Well, you can always scan the black one.
Yeah,
the one that always works. So what else? So Bruce, I'm gonna go grab that super awesome gift you made me for my.
Oh yeah, the lasers. I mean, like I said, I'm expanding into everything.
I got it right here. Right here. All right. So Bruce, for my retirement, made this. This is one of those nice, super awesome wallets. So you can see there's our logo, but on the back, he went ahead and put our Drifters logo up there, and then my name. So, and he did that. He even made one for Peyton in pink. That's pretty darn cool.
We should do like a partnership. I can make a bunch of wallets, and then you sell them. Yeah, Honest Peyton Speed Shop wallets, and you sell them on your website.
I don't know.
Some merch. Well, you sell like the hats or whatever. Where do you sell that?
Oh, that's one of those print on demand companies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
However, I'm looking into a local company that will actually make the shirts probably a little more affordable.
Yeah.
Instead of being $30 a shirt, it'd probably be 25 shipped. So,
yeah. Well, have you seen the hats? Like I can't do like shirts, but I can do laser hats.
Sweet. Check that out.
So I've been doing these ones. Just Richardson, just laser, and then pressed on, just simple hats.
Yeah.
So like I've been doing that for the unit, and then the unit can sell some.
Well, we'll have to talk about that, Bruce, because I don't know about the company, having hats done here. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm hoping to have. I got to get the logo that I want to go with over to the local company here.
Yeah, I mean, if depending on what they sell their hats at, you just do shirts there, and like I don't think I plan on doing any shirts or anything. I'm not. That's not me. Maybe one day, but the hats and the wallets and lasers are simple.
I'll tell you this thing is just. Oh, hey, I'll put it right set up. Look at that one again. Look at that thing. I mean, can you see that? Look at how good that is. Right up in your teeth.
I even made a wallet that looks like my business card. So it has. So then this is it's a metal business card that I made. I lasered. If you scan this, it goes to my website, and then this is my new motto: we make shit exist.
That's great. And we got Landon Custom Classics on. We're just talking about some cool stuff, Landon, where Bruce makes things like this at home, and he makes golf simulator and 3D printing. He said you said carbon fiber?
Yeah, carbon fiber. It's nylon reinforced or carbon fiber reinforced nylon, right. And then PETG carbon. I can print out of basically anything that's just not metal yet. But with my scanners, like let's say you have that part that doesn't exist, I can get you
Oh no, we lost you again.
3DP.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, so you could send it to JLC 3DP, and then they would be able to print that or CNC it out of metal.
Yeah. And then we got your website right here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm working on kind of updating the website and adding more things to it. I just upgraded all my printers to be able to do that higher end stuff. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. I mean, I'm just gonna keep making stuff and just making videos. I want to do a bunch of videos this month in April, and I haven't really put a video out in a while.
I know I haven't seen any, and I wish I could comment when I'll watch them on the TV, but I can't comment. I can't do anything.
Oh, when you're on the TV, yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I watch 6%, and I watch those guys and Landon watch their stuff and watch on the TV, and I can't comment. So I do watch. I promise. More than just my own.
It's like I put yours on. I watch and listen to most of it. I would say not all of it.
Well, you can only listen to me talk to myself so long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, if I put it on out here, it's like I'll throw one of your videos on and then just sit and start soldering and making my boxes or whatever.
Yeah, Landon, I watch your crazy junk. But yeah, I watched one of my older, longer videos. It was like 35, 40 minutes. And I was like, I am literally just talking to myself. I should probably talk to somebody.
I got some of those older videos where they got like 30 views and they're really long. Before we learn how to edit. I mean, I'd say we're probably both still learning how to edit and make videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
I'm still trying to find myself in the editing space and video. Like, what am I going to be with my videos? Right now it's basically just a platform to teach people about my boxes. But I'd like it to grow into more than that and kind of make some other just cool stuff. I got some mini bikes I want to work on and convert them to electric bikes that you put your golf bag on. I don't know if you see those like golf cart bikes or whatever. So I want to turn these little mini bikes into golf cart bikes so I can have my golf bag attached and drive around the golf course.
You might need a Model A golf cart, like hot rod. You know,
A Model A one, yeah.
Just and
I don't know if I need.
Just 2 pipes.
Yeah. I don't know if that would, if allowed, one of those would go over well on the golf course.
Hey, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I could try it as long as it's here. They'd probably tell me once. They wouldn't be too mad unless they did it twice.
Well, yeah. Landon, everybody needs a Model A. Everyone. Even if you have 2, you got to have 3. You can't have a collection unless you have 3.
Yeah. Well, the mini bikes, they actually came from, they're all back. My dad bought them when I was like 13 or 14, and we beat the piss out of them for years. Those Coleman ones, you walk into a Fleet or an L&M, they got those bikes there with the big tready tires.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they were, those things have existed for years now. So, I'm 36, 37 now.
You're that old?
Yeah, we got them when I was, Chad, we're old now.
I could be your dad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be pretty young, but I could still do it, I guess.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah, you could have been getting out there.
I'd have been 14. Oy. I like your pose that you're locked in right now, Bruce. It's like.
You there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. However old they are now, they worked up until a few years ago, and if I really want, I could get them going with the engines in them. They're just really low powered. We took the governors off, and we made those things go, and just crashed them and beat them up, and then fixed them and crashed them. There's JB Weld. Every part of those motorbikes are JB welded together. So,
well, they still sell them at Fleet here.
And I go into L&M and there they are.
Yeah, they're still green, still Coleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got the old pull start by your leg. So can you show everybody your 3D printers? Or are they not?
They're inside. I could go in. I don't know if my wife and kid are home. I could go down there kind of at the end.
Have to do that, but
I do have. If they look at my most recent short, that's my setup right now. So everyone can kind of pop over there when we're done.
Yep.
My most recent short is me looking at all my new printers set up, and then I got a bunch. I haven't set it up yet, but there's a 3D printer here that's not even set up. I think there's 2 or 3 that aren't set up in the house.
Wow.
I got one in my kids in my 6-year-old's room, and then I got 2 of them in my 12-year-old's room, and then 20 in the basement.
I popped your website back up.
VA Custom Products. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If anyone out there wants, stuff 3D scanned or, printed, I definitely want to kind of advance into that field and see what I can do, see if it works out. I got the scanners, so I might as well try.
Well, yeah, you talked about even coming up here and scanning one of the hot rods.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want to try, because I have 2 scanners. One's meant for like really fine, small stuff, and then one's meant for like that larger. And they're both the same accuracy. They just kind of do different things. Like, I printed I've scanned my kids and then 3D printed them, so they got little action figures of themselves. So
that is the coolest thing anyone's ever said.
Yeah. I turn my kid into an action figure. What I want to do is take their face, and then put it on some like buff G.I. Joe, just their face, and then 3D print that.
Yeah. Hey, would anybody in the chat like to have an action figure of themselves besides me?
Yeah.
Could you make me a little thinner?
How about this? We get your head like a bust.
Yeah.
And then we'll find an ideal like body type, and then we'll slap your head on there and print it. Yeah.
There we go. If we can make it life size, so then I can always, have someone a friend that will ride with me.
Yeah.
or one that just hangs out in the garage, so I can just talk to somebody.
Yeah. The printers. I mean, it would take a while, but I could print life size. Like you'd have to chop. Like there's ways to chop it up, and then you could print a life size thing, and then you glue it together. All the parts once you have it printed. But yeah, it'd probably be like a week of printing time or more.
Your electric bill would be probably huge.
Yeah. My printers hardly ever stop. They're just going. They don't. I have 4 aquariums.
Yeah.
So I don't look at my electric bill.
You just pay it.
I don't with that many printers and then the aquarium. I mean, the aquariums are the big part of it.
Yeah. Well, you still have that.
I don't even. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yep. So I got the aquarium wall.
He said, "Put my head
on
He-Man." He said, "Put my head on He-Man."
Yeah.
Just saying.
We'll find a body. Yeah.
Probably be on Jabba the Hutt.
I'll print you when we find a time for me to come over and scan your car. I'll scan you too. We'll get you a 3D model going.
Maybe just like here up, and I'll just put that in there, and then I won't actually do any work anymore. Not that I do, but and I'll just
a bust of you.
Yeah,
you should put it on like a Roomba, and it just kind of meanders around the shop.
Put a couple of hands up, just like and hold a wrench and just have it. Or I can just do
it'll go around your shop going, "Hey kids, hey kids."
You know what? Nobody has commented on. No one has said that they figured out where I got that from. I do the "Hey kids."
What's it from? Is it? Movie. I was going to say, is it military?
It's not. It's actually. You remember in Pulp Fiction where Jules and Vincent go in to get the case? When Jules walks in, he goes, "Hey kids."
Yeah, it's from. Sorry, you froze for a second. It's from what?
It's from Pulp Fiction, where Jules and Vincent go to get the case from those young guys, and as soon as Jules walks in, he goes, "Hey kids."
That's probably. I'm not as mad that I don't get it now because I don't remember if I think I've seen Pulp Fiction, but it would have been years ago. I probably watched it when I wasn't supposed to when I was young or something, Yeah.
It's from 1994. Yeah, I was 18. Almost 19. Yeah. I was an old man. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Or the cool stuff you do, Bruce?
I don't know. I got a new tractor. Been playing with that.
I can't get a tractor. Melissa said I can't have one.
Why?
She says what do I need it for? I was like, because then I'd have a tractor.
Yeah, I mean, then you can move snow without trying.
I love my snowblower. But I just want a tractor to roam around in the yard, I mean.
It is fun just to roam. Like I just gave one of my 4-wheelers away, but I think I got 3 or 4 4-wheelers and then the 2 snowmobiles. It's just fun to meander. I mean, I got 20 acres here, so I just kind of meander around,
Well, I only have 1.5, but I would put on so many miles in that tractor.
Yep.
I'd have 100,000 miles.
Yeah, there's times where I'm parking out here, my house is 50 yards away, and I'll ride the tractor back and forth, and I'll get out on the doorstep. I'll park it right up next to the door and just hop out onto the patio and get up into the house.
Anybody else do that down in the thing? You need a tractor for Clyde recovery. Yeah, no kidding. I'm tired of pushing that turd. I mean, I will say I am very good at pushing that thing into the garage and not hitting anything.
Yeah.
I
you got the little skids and stuff, right? Like,
yeah. That right now it's sitting on them, so I can move it around.
Yeah.
You didn't miss it.
Yeah.
But when I run out of gas, or when I can't find the keys and I push it outside, I am so good at, I can bring it right in the driveway and make the turn and get it to stop without hitting anything. That's how good I've gotten at pushing that car.
I mean, you really, like, when I watch your videos and like the amount of cars that are in there, I guess I don't know how big your space is, but it seems like you're maximizing you're able to move it around depending on what you're doing at that time.
Yeah. It is 24 by 24. That's all I got.
Okay. Really? I think that's smaller than this. I want to say this is 30 by 24 or 30 by 20.
Yeah, I can fit 3 cars in there with room to work on one for sure. Yep.
Yeah, and then you got your snow blower in there. Yeah, I mean, having those wheel things that you can move around seem pretty good.
I'll tell you what, it is, and people pick on Harbor Freight. I love Harbor Freight, but I got them at Harbor Freight for like $60 a pair. And I mean, they'll hold 2,000 pounds for a pair, and Clyde doesn't weigh 2,000 pounds together. So,
yeah. I love Harbor Freight. I mean, just cheap tools as long as they work, and Harbor Freight doesn't even necessarily have like cheap tools anymore.
No, I've been really happy with my Bauer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bauer. I mean, I got a little.
You got a fridge?
Yeah. That little miter saw there. It's like a 7-inch miter saw, just hanging on the wall. I think that was like $68 on sale.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I've got a 10-inch that hangs out in my shed, and I got it. I don't know how many years ago from Harbor Freight.
Yeah, and my Bauer, 12-inch compound sliding double bevel, miter saw. Yep. I got that out there, and I mean, it was one of their older because now they have like 3 levels. So I think this is like an original Bauer.
Yeah,
I want to say on sale it was like $168, and you're looking at DeWalt's that are like $600-700 for like the double bevel sliding compound miter saw. You just put a good blade on it. I haven't had any trouble with it. It cuts. It does everything I want. I got it on the little stand that you move around. Like, yeah, mm-hmm. Harbor Freight, man. Just
works mine good. I want to say I got it like, 12 years ago, probably, or more. And it's the Chicago Electric. It's what Bauer became.
That's what mine is. Chicago Electric. Yep, I couldn't.
Oh, yep. We've got some shop flexes here. We got a 30 by 48 treetop garage, Ooh. Tim, and we've got a couple I work outside on the ground. 24 by 32. Oh, Landon says he goes to yard sales and finds his tools. I've been not buying any lately.
Yeah.
I want to buy another. I want to build my goal after the truck is to build a jalopy race car like the 4-bangers that they used to just drag race. Yep. That's what I want to do. And I've got a Roadster body out in the shed that's missing the door. And I've got a Model T frame. So I think I'm going to use that somehow to make this thing. And unless I can find a, running and driving, Model A chassis, and then I'll put a body on it. But my whole goal is to use that stuff in there. But I don't know where I'll park it. So I'll have to build another shop maybe.
Yeah, you'll need to. I think you need to build a bigger shop or a storage. You need like a cold storage because you have that little shed. But how big can you go? Are you in city limits? Like, can you do whatever you want?
Yeah, and I don't even need a permit out here. Our township doesn't require a permit as long as it's set back within whatever the county says that it has to be. That's it.
There we go. You back?
Yep. He's got a
All right.
5-foot tall vintage Cornwell toolbox full of tools. $200 last year, filled my whole truck with extra. Jeez. I'm not wearing my glasses to tip it. I can't wait for you guys to see what I actually did with the shop. I actually got it going pretty good now. I mean, where it's a lot more efficient. Hey, you just materialized. We were looking at it and then boop.
Yeah. You know a good way to justify like buying tools? You call the shop and you figure out how much they're going to charge you. And then you can go buy a tool and then you can spend, so my Acadia, the high pressure power steering fluid thing broke. So I called the shop. They wanted like $700 for it because they got to like remove the catalytic converter and all that stuff underneath or whatever. And I was like, holy crap. So I went out and I got the hose, and I spent, a couple hours and did it myself for $30. So then I was able to take that extra money and buy some golf stuff. See, you got to be thinking.
I just, remember when Sears went out of business everywhere? Look, I went to Sears and I bought every clearance thing I could find. There's some that I've never even used, but I'll tell you what, I got it just in case.
I still have some like Craftsman bolt-on. Anyone out there have bolt-on? So there's Black & Decker Matrix, which is what I have out here. I'll grab that. But the Craftsman bolt-on, everything goes onto that. So this tool right here, this drill.
Oh, I remember
that
those.
Comes out. Yep. So I have a sander, right? So a little sander. Let's see. I bought every attachment I could. A little skill saw. Right?
That looks dangerous.
I have a video on replacing the motors because I burned the motors out in these.
Yeah.
And for $11 you can replace the motors because I burned my Sears Craftsman one out.
Yeah.
And those are like really expensive now because people want them. So I was able to buy a motor, and I think I have a video on that. So and then we have a router that goes on the drill.
Router? Jeez.
A router. Yep. We have an air pump for blowing up. So you blow up your tire. I have a couple more things. There's so many attachments for these. So I have the hammer drill. I have, so here's the blower. So you put that on it and it's just like, it just blows.
It blows.
Yep. So it just blows air for like blowing up tubes or whatever. Yeah. So this is the, and then I don't know if this is like a knife sharpener. Like I use it to sand wood.
Oh, that's one of those mini belt sanders.
Yeah, mini belt sander. So, what is?
That's for getting in tight spots.
Yep. So
that's what a lot of body shops do.
Yep. So 7 tools, but then if you think like, so I have this. I think my hammer drill attachment is inside. And then I also have the quick attach. So there's like 3 different drill attachments that I have. So I have, this is a matrix, this is a matrix, and then my Craftsman, which is the Craftsman bolt-on. That's.
Mm-hmm.
But those are all cheap tools, like really cheap.
They still make those?
The Black & Decker Matrix, if you go on Amazon, that's all there. And then, So I got these. So if you go on Amazon, you buy these batteries too. These are like 6 amp hour. So my chainsaw, and then I have another bigger skill saw. So my skill saw, Black & Decker again. My jigsaw. So I think I have a jigsaw for the matrix attachment too, but the battery, my leaf blower is all on these batteries. They're super cheap. They're way cheaper than like your DeWalt and everything. And I haven't had a single problem with them as much as I beat them up. But yeah, so the Matrix are still, yeah, look up Black & Decker Matrix. Yeah, they still exist.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then look up like Black & Decker 20-volt stuff. I mean, yeah, the chainsaw is great. Like, they have a whole bunch of stuff. And the leaf blower is underpowered, so don't get the leaf blower. But now they have like a pressure washer too. That's 20-volt.
Really? Hey, this is Bruce's channel right here. If you guys do me a favor, do us a favor and go.
What's that? There.
I put the channel up there. Everybody needs to go subscribe, please.
I'm back.
You're back. I put your channel up.
I'm back.
There
we go.
Yeah, because it looks like I looked while you were talking to the tools there. You have 811 subscribers. We need to get you as close to 1,000 as we can.
Yep. I need to do some more videos that are like kind of off of the like the how to build my control box. Like when I replaced my truck window with plexiglass because the window broke. That was a funny one. That one didn't get a lot of views. I don't know if I didn't tag it right, but I thought that was like probably one of my most kind of funny and stupid ones.
Oh, Landon said he connected with you. That's cool. Appreciate it. Because I'll tell you what, the stuff that Bruce does is just it's way more interesting than what I'm doing. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, I'll trying to get away from just my golf stuff and boxes. I kind of want to build more things like 3D printer stuff, but yeah, we'll see. Like I said, like we're both kind of trying to see where our YouTube video careers will go.
I think I've peaked.
I
think.
Don't say that.
I think I'm going to be that old guy that just talks to himself in my garage with the camera going.
Hey, you never know. One person might see your videos and be like,
"This guy's terrible."
Yeah. Mr. Beast will see it and then he'll spam you and you'll have like 1 million subscribers overnight or something.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
He'd probably be like, "This guy is terrible. I'm going to talk to YouTube right now about shutting him down."
Yeah, this is coming down. No.
Yeah.
So I feel about mine. It's like all I'm doing is like trying to sell my boxes. So I'm trying to, yeah.
Oh, he locked up again.
All kind of fabrication stuff.
They stopped by is that Will Stasso? Yeah. He's lost a lot of weight though, Landon. Come on. Bruce, we need to get you some sweet shop shears from Harbor Freight.
Shears? I know.
Yeah. The shop shears that I cut my welding wire with when I can't find my pliers. They're like $8.
I keep freezing. Should I like this video? I'm back. There you go. Yeah.
What? I'm going to start doing this on my next video. I'm just going to pretend that I'm frozen the whole time.
Now you froze. Did we get more than 5 streamers, or are we bugging the internet down?
We have 4 right now.
Now you're froze.
Maybe we should wrap this up. It's going sideways.
I can't see you. I can't. Come on. I'm waiting for you to come back. I can see myself move. I don't know if anyone can hear me.
We can hear you, but you can't see you move at all. You're
I can't hear you.
How about now?
I think maybe you got to try your phone next time.
Yeah, probably.
This is really going bad. I'm talking.
But you're not moving, man. Hey, Newcomb subscribed. I'm at least 3 viewers. Hey, you know what, Landon? That's cool. So that means that the TV is the 4th one. So it's just the 3 of us watching. Bruce, you're still frozen. Oh, he's dropped off. So how's everybody's day? Oh, extra personalities. Yeah, how many you got? Oh, here he is. Here he is. He's back. Hey.
Yeah, said something went wrong.
You know, we should probably blame somebody.
Yeah. Well, I said, I was like, maybe we got more than 5 streamers and we broke the internet.
We have 4.
We have 4 people watching. Oh, so
yeah,
maybe when we had 5, it was too much.
Yep. And Landon said he was 3 of them, and then Newcomb Garage came on, so there's 4, and then yeah. Well, what do you think? Should we wrap it up, Bruce?
Yeah. The wife sent a message over the TV a little bit ago saying it was dinner time. So
you better go eat.
But yeah, she knew I had this. I told her I'd be out here, so I mean, she probably spied on me on the camera or something. So,
well, we'll have to when you come up. We'll just do a live when you're scanning the hot rod.
Yeah. Lives are always good. I'd like to, we could do this and just BS. Make it. We could do like a podcast, on your channel for an hour, see where it goes. I don't know.
Sure, we can do that.
Lives always work. I enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, we tried that. Helmers and me and Martin and Evink and Shackman. We were calling it 4 Fat Vets and Brian. So we we tried it. It didn't really go, but it's the channel hanging out there.
Yeah, I think it just started on your channel, and then as long as you have the right tags and everything, it seems to kind of It's hard because I'll put it out and I'll get 3 people watching me golf, and then 0, and then we'll jump to 6. But I don't know, the live thing's weird. I think it's just you got to keep putting out content, and eventually people will stick. And
I used to do a live pretty regularly, and then I stopped doing it. And then someone was like, "Hey, it's been a while." Maybe, but we can definitely do that, Bruce. We can get together and shoot the breeze on here. I'm sure people would like to hear some of the fun we got.
Just
like when you stole the pens or whatever.
Yeah, from
another day.
Yeah. If you want, everyone like and subscribe so you can hear the pasta story of how I hate Olive Garden for some reason.
I'll tell you what, you don't want to miss it because we partially recreated it that night.
That was a wild night too. I mean, that's a story in and of itself.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah, you go on, bring guests. Yeah. All right, we'll see ya.
All right, take care. Thanks, everybody.
Peace out.